Hello everyone, you're watching Kev in the Morning. My name is Kevin Wallman, and today we have a very special guest with us. He is the, quote, pioneer of transoceanic travel, Dr. Hugo Eckener.
Oh yes, thank you. What's your applause, please? Too kind.
Dr. Hugo, thank you so much for being on this show. It is such a treat that you are here. I know you're a very busy man.
Oh, of course, yes. It's a pleasure to be on the show. I watch it every week after my German soap operas. This show comes on after them, so I watch it every week after that.
Well, awesome. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
So let's get to know the man behind the Zeppelin. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What was your life like prior to involvement in the Zeppelin?
Ah, yes. So, I was born August 10th, 1886 in the city of Flensburg. This city is located off the Baltic coast of Germany. As a child, I used to sail the waters of the Baltic, and this is where I learned, about the weather patterns and meteorology, all of that, mix mash, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
When I finally went to college, I studied psychology, and this is where I earned my doctorate in that study. And yes, that's my life prior to Zeppelin.
A doctor in psychology? Wow. I thought you would have studied physics or maybe engineering.
Oh yes, no. I did not get into those until later in my life. I moved to Friedrichshafen after graduating from school, and I worked as a journalist. And as a journalist, my first assignment was to cover the second flight of the Count von Zeppelin's LZ-1. And Count von Zeppelin, he was the man of the Zeppelin. He was the man when it came to airship travel. Yes, the man in course, until I came along, and then I became the man, of course.
You are the alpha.
They call me Air Hugo, because the Zeppelins, they go into the air, and Air Hugo, just like Michael Jordan, he goes, and I also get buckets, of course.
Yes. Are you what they call Chef Curry with the shot boy?
Oh, yes, thank you. But, yeah. So that's when I started getting into the Zeppelin, is when I studied Count Ferdinand's LZ-1.
Yes. So it was Count Ferdinand that had inspired you to get involved in the Zeppelin?
Correct, yes. Count Ferdinand, after covering this flight, I actually got the opportunity to work for Count Ferdinand in the Zeppelin company.
Yes. Wow, what an opportunity.
Oh, quite. It was quite the opportunity, yes. I worked as a director of public relations for the company. And for a while, and then eventually I was promoted. Oh, definitely, I was promoted to actually be the commander of my very own Zeppelin, the LZ-8 Deutschland 2. Yes, I was the commander.
Very prestigious.
Yes,
sounds like.
Yes. And even further than that, I was the advisor to the German Navy's Air Chief, Peter Strasser. And so I commanded him, and we were involved. I was able to be involved in the German military because the Zeppelin company built the airships for the German Navy. And yes, it was very good. However, the Germans did not exactly use the Zeppelins how they were intended to be used. Apparently there was some slight bombing of people that the Zeppelins were used for, which was not good. That did not
Bombings are not good.
No, they did not rest well with many people. So as a result, the Allies and the Treaty of Versailles made very strict regulations on the construction of the Zeppelins in Germany. Yes.
So what kind of restrictions are we talking about here?
Oh yeah, well, those restrictions included mainly on the size of the Zeppelins themselves. So they cannot be as big as we wanted to make them. They had to be much smaller, and because of these restrictions, the Zeppelin company, it took a fall. It took a very big hit on the Zeppelin company.
Oh no!
Because we were not able to build the Zeppelins like we used to.
Yeah. Like they did back in the old days, right?
In the old days, when I was at Hugo. But, we could not build these same Zeppelins.
How unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, wow. Well, how did the Zeppelin company recover from this? Because obviously they did.
Well, yes. The answer is simple. Because of me.
Oh, yes.
I got the
man himself right here.
Yes, I got the company back on its feet. I negotiated a contract with the U.S. Navy to build them a Zeppelin for their army.
Amazing. Well, way to get the company back on its feet again.
Oh, yes. It was quite a feat of mine. After building the airship for the U.S. Navy, I began working on my next project, which eventually would become one of the greatest Zeppelins ever to be created. This was the Graf Zeppelin. It participated in transoceanic trips, round the world trips, as well as explorations of the North Pole. It was quite amazing.
Wow. How could anybody compete with that?
Simple, no one could. It was the greatest of its time. That is, of course, until my next creation, Zee Hindenburg, was created. And Zee Hindenburg was the premier airship. It was the face of transoceanic travel. It was designed to carry 50 passengers in extreme comfort with very luxurious accommodations. It was my pride and joy, the Hindenburg was.
Oh my, well, sounds like a aircraft I would not mind going on.
Oh yes, that's what many others agree. However, in order to build such a aircraft, I did need to accept some loans from outside sources.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course. So I did accept a small loan of 2 million marks from the propaganda minister, what's his name again? I always forget. Joseph Goebbels.
Sounds like Donald Trump and his loan.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Screw.
Yes, yes. But yes, by accepting money from this man, Joseph Goebbels, the propaganda minister, there was some consequences that came along with that.
Yes. What kind of consequences are we talking about here?
Well, because the Nazi administration made such a big contribution to the project, they found it only right to participate in propaganda, missions and things as such.
That's terrible. How did they use it?
It was quite terrible, but yes, it was used to drop propaganda leaflets on crowds during, election campaigns. It was also used to make electioneering speeches via the loudspeaker. That was one of the features of the Hindenburg.
Yes.
It was presented in such events such as the Berlin Games in 1936, as well as the Nuremberg Party Rally. Yes, but this was very terrible because I did not agree with the views of the Nazis. That was not my zine.
Oh no.
But still,
nobody's thing.
No, but still, the Hindenburg had to participate in these things.
But if you're so opposed, then what I don't understand is why you would let it happen.
Well, they forced me to, I cannot oppose the party. They threatened to imprison me if I did not, let them use the Zeppelin for these acts.
That's terrible.
Yeah, could you imagine these face in prison?
I could not. No.
Don't imagine it. It would not be
Dr.
pretty.
Eckenberg? No.
Face like
Most
this.
certainly not.
What is it? No.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, Dr. Hugo.
Yeah, it was a terrible time. And because of my opposition to the Nazi party, I lost more and more control over the Zeppelin, I eventually just became practically just a spokesperson for the Zeppelin. I had no control over the advising or the training or anything.
So Dr. Hugo, I know this is a very difficult subject to talk about, and you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, don't be silly. I will do my best to discuss this is what the people came to see, is this story, so
yes.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Well, thank you for your strength, Dr. Hugo. Can you describe to me what happened on May 6th, 1937?
Ah yes, May 6th, 1937, the fateful day in Lakehurst, New Jersey. It is here that my Hindi, this is what I like to call the Hindenburg, my Hindi. It was here that the Hindenburg was traveling from Frankfurt, Germany to Lakehurst, New Jersey. And the day already started off very terrible. The flight was delayed 10 hours by the weather conditions. Oh. So not good, not good.
Some angry customers.
Yes. However, this did not stop the Hindenburg, of course, given that I engineered it and it was perfect, flying aircraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, this did not inhibit it from making it to its destination. It did make the travel from Germany to New Jersey, Lakehurst, New Jersey. However, the landing was not as successful as the trip itself.
So the trip itself was successful?
Yes, the trip was successful. However, the landing, I cannot say the same. It was at the landing that my pride and joy, the Hindenburg, became the pride and destroyed.
Oh no.
It's pretty. I'm sorry.
Do you need some?
Yes.
Okay. So what caused the Hindenburg to be destroyed?
Sabotage, I say. Sabotage. I'm sorry. I did not mean to lose my cool.
It's okay. It's emotion.
I know. I'm sorry. I believe the Hindenburg to have been sabotaged by some anti-Nazi organization or something. However, this was not what was concluded to be the cause of the disaster. What was concluded was that the disaster was the result of an electrostatic discharge with and because of this discharge, the hydrogen in the area ignited, causing an explosion, blah blah blah. That's a bunch of schnitzel, okay?
Schnitzel?
It's schnitzel, okay? Oh no! I believe it was sabotage. There's no way that, but I've moved on. you know, when we go into other things, you know, it's okay that
It is
the
okay.
Hindenburg it had a good run. It had a good run for
Dr.
sure.
Hugo, I just want to thank you for sharing that story. That's being so vulnerable with us
Of
and
course.
being emotional. That takes a true man.
Oh yes, of course.
Thank you.
Before we end, I do have the picture of my Hindi. I keep a picture close to my heart.
Oh, please
of
show
Zee
us.
Hindenburg.
Yes. Our viewers would love to see it.
Yes, this is the picture. It is. The images are hard to see, but this is the Hindenburg. I'll move it a little bit closer for you here. The Hindenburg explosion here. This is what happened on the Z fateful day. But yes, the Hindenburg it was a beautiful creation, a great aircraft, and had a very good run.
Well, Dr. Hugo, thank you so much for sharing with us. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have with our Dr. Hugo Eckener. I'm your host, Kevin Malman. Have a great day.